All right, guys, welcome back to another Master Apprentice video/podcast. How you doing today, Afton?
Doing pretty good. How about you, Sammy?
I'm doing all right. So as a prelude going to 2023, hope you guys all have or had a good New Year and a good break. Hopefully, we're gonna do probably the first half because a big chunk of this has not been confirmed. So the first half of meaningful Star Wars projects going into this year. This is excluding the Lego because we've already done that in a separate video. Link's probably in the bio. And then we don't know what the second half is going to hold because we haven't had Star Wars Celebration. And usually they announce some of the projects going forward. So this is probably the first 7 or 8 months. So the first 2 quarters easily.
Yep.
So without further ado, and this is excluding all High Republic books because there's just too many.
Yeah.
Yeah. So without further ado, you want to start us off, Afton?
Most definitely. Bad Batch Season 2, something that I'm really excited about. Return of the characters and their adventures from Season 1. Nothing too crazy. January 4th is when the first, just one episode or is
2 episodes.
2 episode premiere. January 4th, and then they're doing the Wednesdays it appears, just like they always do for some annoying reason, all the way to March 30th.
Yep. And then in the middle of that, we actually will be getting on March 1st our 3rd season of Mandalorian. It will be picking up on the adventures of Din Djarin and Grogu after being reunited as we see in Boba Fett. We don't know too much about this. We just know that the New Republic is failing and Mandalorian Din Djarin is trying to regain the title of Mandalorian as we see that he loses in Book of Boba Fett. So,
yeah, book we get, the first one of the year, Battle Scars, Jedi Fallen Order.
It's probably not the first one.
First one that's not High Republic.
Yeah.
Sorry. I forget we don't cover those. March 7th is when this is coming out. Covers the time between Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. So if you like the lore in the movies, this is a great book for you. The lore in the games, sorry.
Yeah. This is literally probably coming out a week before. Because I think March 7th was the date that I found, but I don't think anything was confirmed. So this could be coming out pretty close to March 16th, which is actually when Jedi Survivor comes out, a sequel to the hit video game Jedi Fallen Order. We see Cal pick up on some more adventures.
Yep. Then we go over to spring. This one is not a confirmed date. Visions Volume 2. So pretty much what we saw in Visions. We don't know exactly if they're going to be just continuing the stories that they did in the first season, the first volume, or if they're going to do a whole another set. All we know, this isn't canon. They're probably still going to keep that anime style up.
Yeah. And then another spring that we know, both of these, the one that Afton just said and the one I'm going to be talking about, we know they said it's spring, but they are to be announced. So it could be, maybe March as well, or April, or even May. But we have Young Jedi Adventures. The reason this is not too big of a project that's being pushed out is because it's for preschool. It's the first Star Wars preschool age show ever. So it's probably not going to be that big of a show, but it is a new step in a different direction.
Yep. And then July 18th, we have a book based around a new Inquisitor being introduced to the Star Wars universe. It's just called Inquisitor: Rise of the Red Blade. Kind of interesting. They keep adding those in. I mean,
it could be about Reva. We don't know too much about it.
It gives us a lot more lore, specifically about the Kenobi time period.
Yep. And then we know there's 2 more shows for 2023 that have not been confirmed, but we know they say it's coming out 2023. And the first one being Ahsoka. We are still unsure exactly what the timeline is. We know it is post-Empire. We kind of talked about it in the stream previously. There are some plot leaks going around. It looks like it's going to have a lot to do with the World Between Worlds and Ahsoka and just going into different timelines. And then we believe it's going to be leading all of that up into the Mandalorian conjecture that we see her with. But again, not nothing's really confirmed yet, so we don't know too much about it.
Yeah, and the other series that we are getting out that same year is or at around the same time is Skeleton Crew. Both these dates are to be announced, so we still don't know, but it's a show based on a young adults in the New Republic era, so we really know very little about this yet, but I'm sure we'll be getting some more trailers soon for that, especially around May the 4th probably.
And then the last one that it's not really confirmed for 2023, Acolyte. It's actually being shot right now, the first productions of it. So in my personal opinion, I think this is probably going to be coming out third, but possibly second, and I think most likely fourth quarter of the year. Acolyte show. It's a not new, but it's a High Republic age show. We don't know too much about it. There's some plot leaks, but none of them are too, cemented in. But I think that's going to be possibly coming out next year. But it has not been confirmed as of this moment.
Yep.
And then, got anything else, Afton, you want to talk about going into next year?
Nope. I mean, it's pretty darn close to it. Whole bunch of to be announced dates. Million High Republic books, I assume, are coming out.
We pretty much only have the first quarter guaranteed for.
I don't know if that's normal or not because I haven't been.
It's pretty normal. I mean, like remember going into last year, we didn't know when Kenobi was coming out.
Yeah, I guess.
We didn't know when Andor. We didn't even know Andor. All we knew was Boba Fett, and that came out when we thought it was.
Exactly. So yeah, May the 4th will probably have 2 disappointing release dates.
I think
they'll be pushed back.
May the 4th will have the convention, obviously. I think it's in England or somewhere in the UK. So we'll probably be getting a lot more of the titles and different projects, the release dates, and then more projects that are going to be just released in general. But with what we've got, this is what we've got so far.
Yep.
Let us know if there's anything we forgot. Let us know what you guys are excited about, what you want to see. Personally, I'm super excited just from the plot leaks. I don't want to spoil too much. But if you guys just go look it up, and the plot leaks for Ahsoka look very interesting. I'm really excited for Ahsoka. And then even Bad Batch. I know it's the first season wasn't taken bad, wasn't taken good. It was just kind of a slept-on show. I'm excited for it because every time they do Clone Wars animation, it's never bad, and so I'm kind of excited for it, especially since we saw Commander Cody in the trailer. I just want to see his return finally, so I'm excited for that. Anything else, Afton?
Nope, that's about it for me.
All right, with that, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe, hit that follow if you're on podcast. Download, hit that like, and then again, let us know down in the comments what you guys want to see and what you're most excited for. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next video.